Gotta get my finger under.
That's what gets the people going. Salute.
Hey.
You're a little delayed on the eye contact there. Makes me think you poisoned me here. Am I good to drink this?
Yeah,
Okay.
that one you're good.
Right. Is this the one that's going to turn me into a
Wait,
llama?
flip it around. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Dude, I want to start off this episode immediately with a story because we had this was cracking me up, and I was telling my girlfriend about this, and we laughed about this for 30 minutes. We had a show on Friday, and you were in the green room beforehand, and the owner of the club, shout out to Colin Shook, had one of those Theraguns laying around. Those really nice. Is that what it's called? Theragun?
I don't know. That sounds good to me.
It's one of those really nice and expensive like massage guns, and it just has the one like ball at the end and just pumps.
I thought it was for sex.
Your muscles, dude. And you walk in here, and I like first of all, I'm like shooting everybody with it, and like when you're the guy with the gun, you feel powerful. You're like everyone's discovering this for the first time, and you feel responsible. And then you grab it. You're like, have you ever tried doing it to your head? And I thought you were kidding, but then you fucking took the gun and went right to your forehead, dude. And this thing, it literally sounded just off your head. Like, literally sounded like a small fist was just punching your skull. And I saw in your face that you were in too deep into this lie. You've never put that thing to your fucking head. And you were like, dude, no, it's supposed to trickle down to your cheeks. It's like a chakra situation. And just meanwhile, just the most aggressive noogie to your forehead. But you were in too deep, dude. You were in too deep to the lie.
Yeah, I'll be honest, dude. I'll be honest. You caught me.
At one point, you were like, maybe if you just turn the setting down a little. I think the issue is it's going too fast.
And then I was just getting slowly punched.
Dude, yeah. That, bro, like, you got little mini CTEs. That was a mini concussion situation.
No, yeah, I think I did get a little bit of a concussion.
That was unreal.
Yeah.
That was unreal, dude. You wouldn't stop.
Well, I had some kind of vibrating ball here that, like, subtly vibrates. That thing, like, it goes in and out hard.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
like,
bro, that's like
it's too much.
A therapeutic muscle, like.
It can't be good for you.
I think
to
so.
To do what?
To loosen up your muscle. It felt fantastic. You're not supposed to put it to your skull, dog.
Yeah, no, that sucks.
Even when if you put it on your back and it clips your spine, you're like, ooh,
yeah.
That's not good.
Well, the one setting needs to be slower. Like, we turned it down all the way, and it was still going hard as fuck.
Bro, like, I don't know what to tell you. It's not supposed to go in the head. How are you feeling today? Was it a rough weekend for you?
It was. I don't think I got enough sleep. I think you're not supposed to sleep after a concussion, right? I should have stayed awake a little.
Yeah, no,
you shouldn't have let me drive home, dude. You're a bad friend for that.
It was so early in the night where I forgot, but like you stayed on top. You were on top of it that night, dude, so I didn't think you were immediately affected. It could have been an aftermath situation.
Dude, I was putting that thing all over my body, dude. Yeah. Once you get around the groin area and stuff, it's like, whoa.
Bro, I'm telling you, on the low setting, I think if you go just to the testicle, that's a splooge.
It feels fucking weird.
I think that was. Like, did you do it to your nuts?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I got around there, dude. I did my whole.
Wait, I'm not talking around. I mean ultrasound to the nuts.
I don't think I hit the nuts,
bro,
no,
because that cannot.
I think maybe I did like the.
You want it to
there.
vibrate the sheets above the nuts, you know?
Right.
I don't think you want it directly on the nuts.
No.
Because that thing's just punching.
Well, that thing, too, is punching. Yeah, that thing sucks.
No, it doesn't.
No, there's plenty
of... That is like a highly advanced piece of athletic massage equipment, dude. I'm making up words. I'm throwing in adjectives, but it's sophisticated. If it's $75 and above, it's a nice piece of massage equipment.
All the vibrating stuff I've used vibrates. It doesn't punch like
Bro,
that. There's no way this is scientific to be punching someone's back.
When you get a massage, they don't just vibrate over your muscles. They get in there and they dig, dude. That's what the Theragun's doing. And I don't even know if it's called a Theragun. What is it called?
I don't know, dude.
God, I got a little Seinfeldy there. What is it called?
Yeah.
The Theragun. Think about the Theragun. You put it to your balls. But no, man, that was funny for me. That brought a lot of joy. That like you put me in these situations where I'm laughing like a little kid. Like I'm laughing at little kid things. It's a very you have a very silly energy to you. Dude.
Oh, dude, it doesn't take much for guys to just start doing crazy shit. Like if you get something gun shaped involved, then guys just start.
Well, immediately to their head.
And immediately you get something like that can be a weapon.
Yeah.
And you don't think you would use it, but then once you get it in your hands, you're like, I kind of want to hurt somebody now.
Dude, so that's you don't have a firearm in this household?
No, I mean I got a rake. That's
my question. Like I know you played the scenario in your head. Like how you taking down an assailant? What's your first move? Do you have a hockey stick under the bed?
I mean,
kinda
I
feels
think
like
it's
it.
kind of bad that I haven't really thought about it.
Really?
I think I think I've thought about just running.
Well, you have
escaping.
a puppy, so at least it's an alarm system.
Yeah, but she barks at everything. That
Yeah.
it's like
She's
well, I
barking at
guess
you.
that's
She's
fair.
barking at you while the intruder's in the house.
Yeah. No, honestly,
Yeah.
she'd probably go up and start humping his leg and just get into it.
Yeah, I mean, and again, your dog's the only female dog that humps like a boy dog. I almost think you can profit off that somehow.
Yeah,
It's dirty.
it is.
But put her behind a paywall, dude, and we can make some real money.
Wait, what's your move? You have a gun?
Yeah, I have a gun right next to me when I sleep.
Is that like a parting gift from the military? They give you a little goodie bag, like take this home?
No, dude, they gave me manic depression and PTSD. The gun I had to purchase on my own. No, dude, they don't give you. Maybe like the special forces guys, they get to walk away with the gun. But me, I had to turn it back in and buy my own.
Wait.
I got it while I was in the military.
Oh, really? I guess
Super
you're
easy.
using them
Super
at
easy to
work
buy.
all the time, and you're like,
Yeah.
once you go home and you don't have it on your hip, you're like, something feels a little off.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you think military people do in the United States, but they're not just walking around with guns.
You guys have a gun room?
A gun, yeah, it's called an armory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it seems like you need to be ready. I would think if people started coming over, you got to be.
Yeah, I mean the National Guard. I don't know, dude. I don't.
Some
know
of the
how-
guys in the military have them on them.
Yeah. I mean, there's like police,
Right.
military police at the gates and stuff, which are
Right,
just
right.
the narcs. We call them blue falcons, buddy fuckers. Think about it,
Buddy
you're supposed to-
fuckers?
yeah, dude. They're the guys you drive home drunk through the gate. They pull you over, arrest you, ruin your life. They're
Ugh.
supposed to look after you. They're supposed to, if anything, give me a police escort home, dude. I
Yeah.
made it. I made it through the real police. I made it. I was in Tijuana, you know?
You got to make friends with those guys.
There's
though.
a bit. Someone's got a bit about that. There's a comedian that was in the Navy, and he was an MA, and like when people would drive drunk, like he's like, "You made it through the border," like because they were in San Diego. You made it through the real. Welcome home, motherfucker. I love that shit, dude. But no, they're not like that. They're fucking. Those are the guys that got picked last in dodgeball.
Yeah.
You know, you give it. You give
Super dorks. They were in ROTC and shit.
Yeah, for the most part.
I want to hear about the process of buying a gun.
Dude,
Is
for
that
me, it was
weird?
super easy. I just walk in.
Is this Virginia?
Yeah, show them my military ID, and I walked out that day with a piece.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Is that like that for everyone, or you get special treatment because
No,
you're
well, like,
military?
you need to no. Well, I almost think it's easier if I just had a state ID. If I was just from Virginia,
Oh,
like if
really?
you're from Virginia, you can just buy.
Yeah, the
it.
California ID threw them off a little
Yeah,
bit. They're like, we
yeah.
don't know about
What
this
are you-
guy.
What are you doing with this?
Yeah, you're not one of us.
You don't know how to use this.
Right.
This
They're
is
like,
not,
you're
sir,
probably buying this to throw this away.
Sir, this does not go up your asshole. I know it looks like that, but it's
This
not.
isn't a thermo gun.
Yeah, Theragun. I think it's Thanos. Thanos gun.
Theranos?
But yeah, so I mean, it was fairly easy, dude. What if we get you into archery, dude? What if you take down a robber with a bow and arrow?
Crossbow?
No, I'm talking Robin Hood, dude. Imagine walking in and you just have an arrow pointed at your forehead. Next move, I'm letting go, dude. you flinch, dude. I'm moving my fingers.
God.
Because that's the beauty of like that. You know, a bow and arrow is masterful, dude. You think about how vicious like the velocity is of that arrow just to tear through your
Yeah.
skin, and all it takes is that. You know, it's beautiful. It's like a harp.
Well, and as someone getting shot, you'd probably like, I wish I died at this, but you don't die right away with an arrow.
How many times have you been hit by an arrow?
I mean, it's a slow thing, whatever it is.
I don't know, dude. I think right through your heart, you're going down. You're
Not immediately.
What makes you think you're stronger than a deer? What makes you think you're like, are you kidding me?
Did they drop dead?
Yeah.
Right away?
Dude,
But they get a couple steps in. There's got to be like a chicken head
bro,
off
those
cutting.
like, those are very, very tragic steps, Niko. These aren't your normal steps that they get in. These are just like final destination steps. Is there a chance? Can I get out of this? No, drop. Those are the steps you're talking about.
Wait, so really when people go hunting, they shoot one arrow at the deer and it kills them?
If you can't hit it in like the tush or like the calf, but you know you got to get it in a vital organ,
That's hard.
which is even easier to do for a human. I feel like.
Right here? That's so small.
Except, I wonder about the bone. Is an arrow? I see. Now I'm not going to be able to talk intelligently enough, but I promise you, arrows are taking down deer.
So it's got to go through the rib cage to get my heart, right? Where's my
Do I
heart
need to
at?
answer that? Your heart is not an exoskeleton. It's not outside
Right, but sometimes it feels like there's like a hole, like you can get
in your heart.
between the
Well,
ribs.
that's between you and your therapist, dog. I can't help you out there.
Yeah, dude, the Grinch misses around the corner. I gotta
man.
go
You
this
are a
thing
bit of
out.
an Ebenezer, or no? I mean, you're kind of a grump.
Dude, I just don't like all the responsibility. Like, the whole month of December is ruined for me just thinking about gifts to get my mom. Like, it sucks. Like, it's weighing over my head like a fucking test.
That's another conversation you should have with your therapist. Is your mommy dear's just putting pressure on you for the gifts? Is this one of those things that's like if you get her a bad gift, you're a bad son? Is that where you stand with Mama Jordan?
No, but I've seen between the three of us.
That's kind of the policy in my house.
What?
You better come correct on Christmas, dude. If you
I know. I've seen Christmases ruined in the past.
That's why it's bullshit, dude. That's Christmas has become literally it's a commercial.
Yeah.
It's a fucking commercial, dude. That being said, I do like to go into Macy's at least. Well, you know, I went into Macy's. What was it, last November, and I had quite a. Well, they fired me up. I don't want to get back into that. You remember what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But now, so are you? Dude. Let's talk about this. If you have kids, what are you doing about Santa? Because I've talked about this with my girlfriend. If it happens, we are doing Black Santa, hands down. Why not? We're doing Black Santa. That's way more cool, way more fun, better soundtrack. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's everything involved with that. It's already bullshit.
Right.
I think it's way more fun to have a smooth black dude coming down your chimney and crossing your dad up, right by the Christmas tree and then laying down like a nice bicycle than some fat old guy that, according to the songs, is going to fuck your mom and then dip.
You don't think Black Santa's more likely to fuck your mom?
Yeah, but but as we know, apparently white dads like that, according to the porn sites. So it's just checking boxes.
Jeez.
You know?
Does that change things at all? I mean, maybe it would help. It would help maybe with race relations in the country.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the first push, I think. Make Santa black. I think that's a big step forward. I'm not kind of trying to be funny, but also like that's a big push. I'm on board with it. There's nothing historic. Like, how could you say? That's when you go back to like in Star Wars, like when the new trailer came out and one of the dudes was black. You hear people saying, "No, it would never make sense in this world, this made up sci-fi world." Fuck you, dude. Anything can make sense. All you have to do is write it on the piece of paper, and it's official.
But you do think about it more when it switches up. Like I was watching the new Lord of the Rings show, and there's no black people in the old one.
You sell out.
I watched the first episode.
It's mainstream of you, dude. But whatever.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
I thought nobody watched it.
It was a $1 billion budget.
I know.
It doesn't get more. Did it flop?
Yeah, because everybody's watching the Game of Thrones, and it's like you lost your shot. Wow. Nobody wants to watch Lord of the Rings anymore.
Dude, I'm over here watching Full House, baby.
Really?
I love Full House, dude. We're just on a little kick right now. But go ahead. You were going to say something.
Dude, sometimes watching old stuff like that makes me sad.
Don't do this again, because I have a feeling the internet's already after you right now. We got some rainfall coming. We're going to play through.
Hell yeah, we'll play through, dude. Same baseball.
But, yeah, dude, baseball, like, I always wonder, why do you get all these people to drive? You know it's going to rain that night. Right. Yet you still pack the stadium. You get the concessions in hand. You get their money. You get them to drive all the way, and then you start rolling it out, dude, just like we all expected.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm of the belief if you can't play when it's raining, it's not a sport.
Interesting.
Right? Why do they call it off? Like, it's even for both teams.
Interesting.
Just start throwing some more curvy curveballs.
So
people get hit more.
Dude, you know what's cool is
should be no weather delays.
The holiday classics in the NHL when it's snowing when they're outside.
Oh yeah,
it's like snowing on top of them. That's the coolest shit I've ever seen. And they'll do it at the football stadiums.
Dude, it pissed me off a few weeks ago. They had like a record-setting Buffalo Bills game that was coming. There was a huge storm. It snowed like 12 feet, and they called it off. They moved it to like Detroit.
The Bills are supposed to play through.
I know.
I thought that was their thing. They're not wearing long sleeves. They're jumping through tables. A little cold white stuff starts falling from the sky, and it's game off. I thought your boys were tough.
They drew the line somewhere, and they said it's too cold.
Right in the snow, dude.
Too much snow.
They drew it right in the snow. That line. But and then it turned into an icicle. Now, some of these icicles, I was in Montana, dude, you look up. You got to keep your head on a fucking swivel, bro. There's just spears hanging above you at every building.
Oh, dude, I think like 12 people a year get killed by, I swear.
It's not a true stat.
No, it is, dude. It's a true stat.
12 people a year
get
die
killed
from
by
an icicle?
Yeah.
You did not read that everywhere, though.
Dude,
anyway.
Okay, our governor here, Abbott, supposedly.
Hot Wheels, is that called?
Governor Hot Wheels supposedly got hit by a tree, and that's why he's in a wheelchair. Did you hear that?
Supposedly. You think he's covering something up? Is that
for
is
sure?
That like what?
A tree branch fell on him? That doesn't make any sense.
What do you think happened?
I don't know, drunk driving or some shit.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe probably just barreled into
horseplay.
Yeah,
some kind of horseplay, dude. Something bad.
Horseplay.
Something embarrassing?
He tried to tabletop his buddy, and he just took a knee right to the spine.
I don't know. Maybe he was doing some homoerotic stuff that he was embarrassed about. Something happened.
Yeah. You
A
know,
branch doesn't fall on you. It doesn't. He was going for the story is he was going for a jog, and a tree branch fell on him.
and you can make fun of him because he doesn't believe in women's rights, right?
I
feel
think
like, I feel like that's a fair. Like I feel like we can make fun of the fact that you can't walk now.
We're men of the women.
We are men of the women. That's a fact, dude. I
We're
show
a
up to the
pro-women
marches. I
podcast.
show up to the marches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I love pastels. You know that about me. I like to cook. So
Right.
I'm here for the women. Any Christmas scents that you're crazy about? I was thinking about that, dude, because we went to Walmart yesterday, and I was just in the holiday candle aisle, and boy, oh boy, dude, is it overwhelming. You got to put them in different aisles. I can't have an aisle full of all these scents. You got to put 1 scent per aisle.
Right.
It's too much. Yeah, like I'm like borderline passing out. I'm like crawling to the light to get out of that aisle. It's
Smoke.
insane. Yeah, I'm looking for smoke signals, grenades. I'm calling for air support. It's insane.
You're supposed to bring some coffee to smell in between, so you can
What the
as an
that's
in-betweener.
the cuntiest thing. That's like the people that go and like, there's people that do clam or oyster tasting as if it's wine. We went to a nice seafood restaurant recently, and they're like, I asked for like a couple of the raw oysters. Do you like that?
No.
Yeah, you're not fun. I knew you didn't like that.
Oysters are
But
disgusting.
she's like, which kind do you want? She's like giving me breeds as if they're gonna taste any different. And then she came in and she's explaining to the taste as I'm slurping these things down. Every single one just tastes like a wet loogie, dude. It's an oyster.
That's what I was gonna say,
it's
dude. They
insane.
suck.
No, they're good.
A wet loogie is good? What's good about a salty wet
I don't
loogie?
know, dude. Something about I can't explain why I like it. Everything about it indicates that I should hate it.
Do you swallow them whole or do you chew it up?
That's
or
the
something?
thing. Everything about it's gross. It doesn't matter what answer I give you. It's disgusting.
I've had one oyster, and I got a video. Maybe I'll show
They're
you.
not. They're for. It's a little more sophistication involved.
I
We'll get
almost
you an
threw
oyster.
up, dude.
I'll let you know when you're ready for an oyster.
Never.
No, you will be.
Dude, I'm a huge
You're under my wing, dude.
consistency guy. That doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, the consistency is tough there. It's
Cold.
kind of like solid. The liquid. It's like solid water, in a sense. It's like a ball of water going down that's got a little fishy taste to it.
Yuck, dude. It's like some fucking sea creatures blowing a load in your
But now,
mouth.
is this a real thing though? Hold on, I want to go back to this. Is this like, are there candle people out there that like that go candle sniffing and bring a little palate cleanser in between of coffee?
I was just thinking about the
I want
image
that to
of you
exist.
sniffing. Like, there's no way to look cool while smelling something.
What do you think is the douchiest tasting, like a honey tasting? Like, what if someone invited you to a tasting of sorts? What would you just absolutely? There's no chance of getting Niko to blank tasting. You would do wine if it was sophisticated enough. Like if I hit you with an
wine's
offer,
the most basic one, so it's not the most weird.
yeah, right. And then like, what's another classic like tasting? I feel like we're missing. Like, they do the
Cheese
oyster
tasting?
Cheese tasting's a big one, dude.
Yeah.
Like in Vermont, I was there. They had cheese
Dude,
shops everywhere.
When I
Vermont
think
sharp
about
cheddar.
cheese tasting, I just imagine all the farting that's going on. It just
It's a
makes me-
gassy. I
Ugh.
mean, that's a gassy experience for sure.
God, you're not supposed to have a 5 cheese blend cooking in your stomach. The farts coming out. God. Why do they put the gross foods together like wine and cheese and like?
Dude,
I mean, they're
don't-
not
you're
gross, but
crazy.
together.
You're crazy. Like you're doing lately. You've been putting out some hot takes, and you now just know that my name is attached to you. So when you go around saying cheese and wine is gross, people are gonna think I'm trash too. I like cheese and wine. I could sit down for a charcuterie board, dude. Put my pinky in the fucking sky. Here's the thing: I just found out what type. For months now, I've been drinking red wine
Yeah.
and like liking the wine I like, but not memorizing it.
Right.
So it's like every time was a roulette match of like, am I gonna like this wine? I finally realized I like Pinot Noir.
See,
That is
so
my type.
but here's my thinking about wine. It's similar to oysters. It's like you can handle it, so you say I like that. But literally nobody likes it. Maybe like 5 years into drinking.
Wine is. Do you like black coffee?
No.
See, you just don't have a sophisticated palate. Is what this is coming down to.
Yeah.
You're
well,
over here
yes.
drinking warm milk and eating graham crackers, acting like I'm crazy for enjoying the finer things in life.
But a sophisticated palate is just I've killed off most of my taste buds, so I can handle this shit.
No, it's just I branched out from the PB&J that my mom's been sticking in my vagina for the last 17 years. That's all it is, Niko. It's taking a step forward into a uncharted territory. I know that's nerve-wracking. You've never had caviar, have you?
I have.
I actually have not. I don't know why I
It's,
said. I don't know why I said that. Like I'm a club member to the caviar shack.
See, a lot of these things, I've had escargot too.
Now, okay. I'm dying to know. I've never even looked it up. Did they serve it as like? Do you see the snail? Like, do you see the eye, like the body, or is it
No.
a ground beef type of snail? Like they're mincing it. Are they mincing it? Do they saute it?
I think the eyes might like retreat once it gets cooked or something like that. It
But
just looks like a little shell with a little piece of meat, similar to like a oyster's not like
yeah,
that.
half
but
shell.
what's the other one?
A hermit crab? We don't eat those in America, Niko. So I don't know where you're slurping crab. That's another thing I do not associate with. Although
It's a little cute snail. It's not like one of those giant ones.
slug. So
And it's cooked, so it's not like
do you eat the shell?
no,
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
like a sunflower seed. You
Yeah.
pop it and crack it.
I'm assuming if you cook the shell, maybe it's there's a reduction involved. I don't
No, they give you. I mean, this was in France too. Not to brag.
just
or
watch
anything.
Ratatouille, so I'm pretty much an expert.
They didn't have any escargot in there. I guess they really focused on the ratatouille.
Yeah. Also, the dude's name was linguine, which, if I'm not mistaken, is an Italian dish. So there's a little bit of a
It feels kind of racist
plot
to call
hole.
them linguine.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. Hey, you Lamborghini, get over here.
Yeah, like,
Hey,
did
graffiti.
they
Yeah.
even like know of any names? They literally named him after a pasta.
Linguini, yeah. His name was Linguini. That movie is awesome.
Yeah,
It's great.
it is great.
It's a little savage. Like there's a scene where like the little rat goes home to see what he's been missing out, and like 50 rats are hanging by rat traps in the window, just like by their necks. It's pretty eerie for a child, I would say.
I
but
like that stuff though. I feel
Openings-
like Disney, are they still doing that dark stuff?
no. Well,
what I
The
meant.
Little Mermaid just came out. If that's what you meant.
Oh shit. Wait, speaking of Italians, have you seen that they're doing a new Super Mario Bros. Movie? Have you seen the previews for that at all?
What?
They're making a Super Mario Bros. Movie. It's like animated, just like Super Mario. It looks
Bob-
like him and stuff.
Bobby Lee playing Yoshi.
Well, this is, I mean, he should. That'd be a great Yoshi
Mhm.
casting
Mhm.
there. This is my problem with it, is guess who's playing Mario?
Let me think about this. Was like what I just know? Is it Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
It's Chris Pratt, dude.
It's
So bad.
I do like Chris Pratt, but
You can like him, but dude, like, it doesn't need to be Chris Pratt. Like, just like Ryan Reynolds played Pikachu, like, that does not work.
dude, don't you? You would. I think they should take a more Mexican approach to Mario. He had the thick black mustache. He was a plumber. I mean,
There was a good period where I thought Mario was Mexican.
for sure, because we grew up in California. There's no Italian plumbers running around, dude.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? Like, and also, like, Mario is a Hispanic name, and
that's true.
right? Mario Lopez, dude.
But you watch this preview and you see Mario talking with Chris Pratt's voice. You're like, this is fucking Star-Lord. This is so stupid. Like,
Oh, but
Mario
it's
already
animation?
has. It's animation.
Okay.
Mario already has a voice.
Who's
It's me, Mario.
Is Zendaya Princess Peach?
I don't know who's Princess Peach. Luigi is the guy. Luigi's a bad casting too, dude. It's the guy from
Do you know
Always Sunny.
Nick?
The guy that talks like this.
Yeah, see, this is embarrassing for
Do you
me.
know who
I
that is?
don't really know that show.
Oh, you don't know
and
that
it's just
show.
a tough
Me neither.
spot. Yeah, it's a tough. People often call me an idiot, dumb for not watching that, unfunny, stupid. People come at me for not watching that show.
Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. That makes a little sense, but it kind of pissed me off. And Jack Black as Bowser. It's like they just want the star name. With animated movies, they just put stars in whatever role. Jack Black will do good as Bowser.
Also, all white. Interesting.
They got the guy from Key and Peele. He plays Toad.
Peel? Keegan Michael Key, probably.
Yeah, Key.
Yeah.
But can't we get a real Italian? Who should play Mario?
John Lingano. What's his name? Lenzano.
Who's that?
I don't know. That's just an Italian name I hear getting tossed around.
Can we throw the Cuomo brothers in there? That'd be the perfect Mario and
I
Luigi.
mean, the marginalized do deserve a voice. Let's see. Who's a good? I'm thinking Mario, because you know it's a face thing too. Like,
But he has a
I know it's
voice in the
animated.
video game. Like,
it's a me, Mario.
Yeah.
Is Chris Pratt's like it's me, Mario?
yeah.
Come
it sounds
on.
terrible, dude.
What? He
It's hard to
doesn't-
watch. He doesn't do a
No.
Mario voice. It's just his voice.
What?
I mean, when I show you, you're gonna be like, "This sucks."
Now
Like,
there was a live action Mario in the '90s. Did you see that?
oh yeah,
Yeah, it probably wasn't good, but like I already like it better than what you're
yeah,
presenting.
for sure, for sure.
And what is the whole? I want to see. Is it like are they doing the Mario Castle? What's the plot?
I mean, it's just typical.
You could make a whole movie about Mario Kart, dude. That would be sick. A series. You could make a saga.
That's what's hard for me is the animation looks cool. There's Mario Kart in it and stuff. It's
Yeah.
just I'm gonna have to watch it on mute and just watch the subtitles.
I say, here's what we do, and this is probably highly illegal, but we strip the audio, and you and me take what they made, and we cast it.
Mario overdubbed.
And I'm sure I would like to be a Goomba, because I don't think they talk. I think they just kind of grunt. The Goombas are the mushrooms, right?
They're the bad little mushrooms.
Yeah,
the bad
because
guys.
Toad's a mushroom.
Right.
A Toad origin story is a good start. What the fuck is Toad? Give us that before we dive into the meat and potatoes of Mario.
Hell is Toad.
Oh, dude, let's make a blog. Let's get the Mario community. I'm reaching out to Japan, the Nagasaki brothers. I'm just throwing things out here because I don't really know. But I remember going over there, and Mario is here. I mean, that's for Nintendo Japan. That's their thing.
Yeah.
And what's Nintendo? What's their product today? Like, is this a Nintendo Studios movie, or is this Lionsgate?
I forget what studio is doing it. I think maybe the people
A24?
that did.
They just came out with a Marcel the Shell movie.
Oh, I've been meaning to watch that.
Yeah,
Me and Grayson-
I almost
did
watched,
you watch it?
Well, it was between that and the Elvis movie on my flight. I elected for Elvis,
Yeah.
but I read the description of Marcel the
bad
Shell.
call.
Dude, that movie was great.
No way.
Well, yeah.
On the small screen? It's gotta
Well,
be
I
fun.
watched half of it, and then it motivated me to watch the full movie when I got back.
Dude, I can't get over the guy who plays Elvis. I just saw like some interviews of him. Like he's still doing the Elvis voice.
Yeah, but okay, but dude, he was like doing it for 8 months.
So
Like,
how long does he have to kick it?
I'm just saying he was like studying the guy. He's around the guy, and also like it's kind of a sexier
He's
voice.
not around the guy.
He was around the guy in the sense that he's reading about him constantly. He was probably visiting with his family, talking about them. Also, I want to say too pretty to play Elvis.
Yeah.
Because Elvis like was a sex symbol because of the hips and the voice
Right.
and the movement, but like if you look at his face, he was a little beat.
No, this guy who's playing Elvis, he looks like he's made of wax. He looks like a
Yeah, too cute. I just want to kiss him on the cheek. He's a little gumdrop. This
Yeah.
guy. I just want to. But I mean, he's hot.
yeah.
He did, I think, the voice pretty good.
Fat Tom Hanks couldn't have been any good in there.
Dude, you're pissing me off with the Tom Hanks slander. Why? What is your beef with Tom Hanks?
He's just in too much shit. I don't want to.
That's what happens when you're goated, dog. That's what happens when the fuck. You're not saying this shit about Meryl Streep or Kanye.
I don't think.
Notice how I said Kanye, not Ye. Two different people.
If you're gonna make a biopic, whatever you want to call it, don't put famous people in it. Do all randos, so I can actually get into it. I can't get into the Elvis story and believe
Dude,
it. When I
that
see
sounds
Tom
like an
Hanks in
issue
the
with you.
corner.
That's an issue with your imagination, dude. This is not a screenwrite problem. Is you, Niko? Oh, I get it. I do get what you're saying. Tom Hanks. Yeah, I mean, so he just can't act anymore, according to you.
No, he's got to do like indie films.
What do you
or
feel
he
about
can
him playing
play-
Papa Geppetto?
Yeah, same thing.
What do you mean? That's not a biopic. It's not the same thing.
That's
We're not
history,
calling
dude.
Pinocchio. Well, I'm not going to sit here and say Pinocchio didn't happen because I can't prove it, and I don't want to get
Yeah.
flagged by Instagram.
That's also
misinformation.
cultural appropriation. Is he Italian?
Who?
Get out of my Geppetto. Tom Hanks.
Hey, bro, he might be Italian. He's a white guy from the Northeast. He might be Italian.
Like Chris Pratt might be Italian too, but I don't think so.
No. Joe Rogan's Italian. Yeah, I'm sure they didn't even offer him the role.
Yeah, get Rogan as a Luigi or Mario.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what movie I'm so excited to see?
Take
And
down Bowser with
I'm wondering
ivermectin.
if you're feeling me on this. Avatar 2? Are we?
Uh,
how do we feel?
The Last Airbender? Or
No, Blue People.
Yeah,
the Blue Bellies.
Yeah. The first movie was great.
Yeah.
Are you in on it? I don't believe you.
I think it's going to be the greatest movie ever.
Oh, see, I thought you were for sure going to be a naysayer.
I was a naysayer.
Because I feel, because we had this conversation for sure with you saying, like, dude, the movie was 12 years ago. No one gives a fuck anymore.
I did say that.
Yeah, I remember
Now
this
that I
now.
think about it, I did say
Yeah.
that. I'm completely flipped around.
Okay.
I'm so pumped.
Hey, I respect a man who can put his hand
Yeah,
up,
man.
dude. I respect a man who can put his. You know what? That was good. If
But
he
I
was
will
nice to you.
say, I still
Good boy.
watch the previews and think it looks terrible. Like, it doesn't look like it's going to be. It looks like a video game.
You know what's kind of crazy? And I'm sorry to cut you off.
go ahead.
But the guy that plays Jake Sully, the
Yeah.
main character, he
His twin.
never. What do you mean his twin?
In the movie, he's got a twin.
Oh,
and That's
yeah.
why he becomes the Avatar.
Right, but what I'm saying is I think they were expecting that guy's career to take off huge,
Right.
and he did nothing else after that. To the point where we don't know his name.
Yeah, we don't know his name. Well, but here's the thing. I think they've been filming Avatar for the last 10 years. Like, they've been still. It's not like they took a break. They just have been working on Avatar 2 for the last 10
girl,
years.
Like Zoe Sedina or whatever.
Well, she had a career before, but I don't think she's been in shit since. Has she been in anything?
I ain't never seen her where she's not half alien. Guardians of the Galaxy. I feel like everything she's got sexy ass.
Oh yeah,
alien.
she was Guardians of the Galaxy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was probably something in X-Men too. They just toss her everywhere and make her a hot mutant, dude. And I'm in. I will pay you my hard-earned cash, and I will come see this film.
I mean, dude, when I see
What's her name though? I think I didn't do it justice there.
Zoe Saldana,
Is that right?
I'm shooting. That's what I'm going with.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's ballpark. I know it's ballpark, but I don't. And I'm sorry, Zoe. We're huge fans. We know you watch.
God, how many people are just? I don't know. They get kind of sexual with those aliens, right? They're like naked. The whole movie, there's like a little piece of cloth covering their. Do they have parts like us, or what are they working with? I know they connect the tails and stuff. It's a really strange movie when you think about it.
Yeah, I really like.
They're like lizard cats.
Yeah, I don't know. I really want to go to the Disney World, Avatar World, and
right.
And do hallucinogenics.
Yeah,
But I can't handle people. Is that a bear? I can't handle people, so we need to get big enough where we can like rent it out.
Right.
Do an episode of the dogs, and it's a small world. I am
Yeah.
lighting up this dark. I'm not like convinced that there's not a wild animal over here,
No, there probably is.
and this phone light did nothing. Hey bear, that's what you're supposed to say. Hey bear, that'll save us.
There's no bears here, I think.
All right, so the last guy that got mauled by a bear, unprotected next to the woods.
I mean, we got deer. They could probably fuck you up.
Don't you love it when you go to the beach and someone's like, "There's no sharks out there, mate"? Like, prove it. What do you mean there's no sharks out there? No, you're fine, mate. Just keep paddling past the pier.
Yeah,
And can that get me canceled doing an Australian accent?
it can. Yeah.
Is that racist?
Uh,
Because people come at the Irish all the time. They call us drunks, dude. They do they call me a
Right.
potato.
I think people don't care about Australians because they're like prisoners or something like that.
Of what? The greatest island paradise ever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got it good.
Yeah.
So nobody feels bad for them.
Okay. Okay.
You can talk shit
Yeah,
about
so
it.
you make fun of an Australian. Crikey.
Yeah, it's just like
But he is one of my Steve Irwin. I watch highlight reels all the time just to get me motivated.
he's your
First
goat.
thing, that's my guy. That is my goat.
Yeah.
That's the first man I'm having a beer with when I'm in heaven because I know he's up there. And God, dude, that's one of those guys that you don't hear enough when people say like, "Who's the dude, dead or alive?" And I got a good segue here in a minute, but like that you would have a beer with or whatever. Steve Irwin, dude.
Yeah.
The guy's wrestled alligators, dude. He's
Mhm.
just handled poisonous snakes. He got barbed by a. Rest in peace, dude. Steve, if you were here, man, he'd be a great podcast guest.
yeah.
What would he be doing, dude? You know, like he would have a pod. He would for sure have a podcast today if he was alive. Yeah. I'm joined here with me mate Travis. He's a chimpanzee.
But I wonder if you looking back, does that or without context today, does it look bad when you look back at some? Would PETA have a field day with him or something? Was he doing all the right stuff?
No. He was doing the right stuff. I mean, yeah,
Oh,
there were
really?
certain situations where it's like, well, you shouldn't just go to Africa and wrestle a gazelle. Like that doesn't really make sense, Steve.
Yeah.
It looks cool. There's people that, but like today.
Like he's just fucking with animals. There's
But
no real.
his the zoo of Australia. First of all, watch yourself. Okay.
No, I'm
hey,
just
hey,
kind of.
hey, chill. Okay. Because this is Steve we're talking about. We're not gonna get Steve canceled after death. But all I'm saying
I could
is
totally see that happen in 2022.
that dude.
Him getting post canceled by PETA.
If that happens, consider your boy's got a cause. If that happens, you will see me turn into a monster.
Dude, it's only a matter of time before PETA goes to
Hold on, I
Australia,
want to just say one thing because you threw some shade at Steve. He
tears
has
down a statue.
he has the Zoo of Australia, which like rehabitats, like reinhabits,
Rehabilitate.
like animals. All that.
Yeah.
It's a good like.
But that's what they always. All zoos say that. I mean, you go to the
Yeah, but
little
Bindi,
shit.
Bindi's a piece, dude.
Yeah.
So
You go to the donkey show in Tijuana. They say we're rehabilitating donkeys.
You've seen Bindi Irwin?
Oh yeah, I think
Hey.
she's taken, so I don't want to talk on any.
But she's taken by a dude named like Vance or something, who's a minor league wakeboarder.
Yeah.
You could talk shit about that guy's. Well, you don't talk shit about her, but you can talk about his wife. Is what I'm saying.
I wonder if it's taking a hit to her career at all.
What's
Because there's something about you want a single
as
smoke show.
as a fucking zookeeper. I think you can get away with some PR mishaps when you're just waking up the next morning to feed the camel. Like I don't think they're gonna come after you.
But don't you think there's something for guys being a fan to like? They want to know that they got the option to lock down Bindi.
Oh yeah, there's always something. Yeah, like she's gonna give any of us the time of day, dude. But then again, some little wakeboarder in I
he's
don't
a
know in
wakeboarder?
Tampa. Yeah, Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's not the best.
Steve wouldn't have put up with that shit.
No, dude, he's lucky. Yeah, he had a yeah, he's lucky, dude. But where were we? This has been a tangent, dude. I don't even know where were we getting at.
I don't know. We were talking about Avatar. We were talking about highlight reels. Your goat, Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin's my goat. Okay. Oh, we got a little viewer submission question, and I wish I did my due diligence and wrote down the name, but I did not. So I'm sorry. You know who you are. Write back another one, and we got you. This was just in a comment, so you probably read this. But the question was, you're given 15 seats on a spaceship to go to Mars and back, to go to Mars to start a new life. Who are you filling those 15 seats up with, dead or alive? Now, I think we should reduce that.
Yeah, it's a terrible question with just by the 15.
Yeah, 15. Well, like, I mean, it's not.
I don't know 15 people.
Let's think categories: music, culinary,
sex.
Sex. Okay, but let's just think categories.
All right, let's not make it sexual.
Yeah, not sexual. Let's just like, all right, who is our athlete that we want to bring to recolonize Mars? So you got to think like this guy's going to be spreading genes, like, you know, and we want to we want to start a league up there.
Right. Patty Pimblett.
Okay, now here's the thing: you want to think of a guy that can universally play any sport. What's Patty's stats? How tall is Patty? Patty the Patty. By the way, another goat in my mind, Patty Pimblett, doing huge things for the average-looking guys of America. Love that. Love how he gets fat when he's off fights. Right now, he's slurping down a tub of ice cream. Or did he just fight?
Yeah, he just fought.
He had a big
and it's
win,
controversial. Right? Controversial. Everyone says that he lost, but they gave it to him because the fucking UFC's rigged.
Decision, yeah.
Yeah. It's all about if you got a fan base, they'll let you win. They'll give it to you.
I don't know if I want to say this, but I think LeBron might be the guy.
Really?
As far as, like, because we don't want that
But
attitude.
he's not cool, dude.
Yeah.
Is he cool? Like, could you hang?
Dead or alive, Kobe? Kobe's a good seed to spread for sports.
Yeah.
Also, an Oscar-winning director and
Uh-huh.
writer. So I mean, that's almost two birds with one stone. I'm sure him being Kobe Bryant had nothing to do with him winning that Oscar. That was all art. It was just like a poem
Right.
about basketball. It was
Yeah,
really good.
I'm sure he put in hours. He went to film school to learn how to make that. And
Oh,
stuff.
he's not only he's a thespian,
right.
Kobe. Comedian. So now you can choose from the I don't want to do this. You know, I thought it was a good question. I'm realizing a spaceship to Mars. I mean, I don't know if I want to take anybody.
No.
I kind of just want to kick it.
I mean, if I'm being completely honest, it really doesn't matter. Like the athletes, you want to bring the worst because you want to
Ball.
be able to compete.
Right.
Like there's no service in bringing
The best.
better athletes
Yeah,
because
okay.
we're restarting. You want smart
I
people,
want
cool
Martha, I
people.
want Martha Stewart up there.
Yeah, she can hang.
I want Martha Stewart up there. Rachel Ray too. They probably don't get along.
If you bring Martha, you got to bring Snoop.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yes. Snoop and Mars. Could you imagine Snoop and Mars just bouncing around, no gravity?
Yeah. It's people who can kick it.
Who's like an old time? See, we don't even know these people, dude. That's the thing is you think you know someone, they could all just be an asshole.
Right.
That's the tough part about it.
I mean, if we're really going to the best athlete bod, the person who's like the peak of athleticism, you got to bring Liver King, right?
It's controversial, dude.
Why?
Isn't he? He just got caught up.
Oh, dude, that's a hoax.
Oh, you
dude.
think it's a
They're
hoax?
out to get him, dude.
Yeah.
That's
So,
all bullshit.
That's
He didn't do it.
He knew. I don't know anything about Liver King. I've seen him on that Caleb Presley show, Sunday Conversations.
Uh-huh.
That's about it. So his whole thing was he was fully natty.
Yeah.
And he eats organs
Uh-huh.
from what?
From cows, I think.
Yeah, he said on Sunday Conversation, he said he's eating a human organ.
That's cool.
Yeah, but okay, so he eats organs, and he's saying that's how he's so jacked. But it turns out he got doxxed.
Yeah, I don't know how they found out about what's the how did it come out that he was cheating?
You know
or
more
whatever?
than me, dude.
I think it's bullshit, dude. I don't think he did it.
Just blindly standing by him.
Dude, come on. I mean,
I can't wait for the article to come out tomorrow that he did like that he's getting me too'd, or he said he got caught saying something racist, and you're dying on this hill right now. You know, this guy's got a troubled past, man. There's gonna be some skeletons are gonna surface here. So really choose who you want to ride with. Is what I'm saying. We all thought Kanye was a clear choice back in
Dude.
2000.
Well, I just got my liver shipment in the mail. Like, it's kind of
Are you-
hard for me to
you sh-
bail out on this. I
It is-
spent a lot of money on the program.
Are you beefing up for the winter?
Yeah.
Is that your move?
And you want me to just throw all my liver away and just fucking
Feed it to the
say that
dog.
it's a hoax?
Feed it to the dog, dude.
I've already started a pyramid scheme. I'm selling this shit.
Did you ever get caught up in Vima? Bro, I had some boys in the military that
I
went down
bet.
hard in Vima.
I bet.
And in fact, I bought into it.
Yeah.
The next day, called them and
They
sent.
got you?
The next day I canceled it. They sent me my money back and I sent the product back. So
You rubbed one out and you got clarity?
it was that's really all I needed was a little post nut.
Yeah. Oh, dude, my cousin's cousin got a BMW from Vima.
Did he have to give it back?
No, he hustled. Like, you know how they say, like, the
No,
top
but you
earner
know they
gets a
got
BMW?
like I get that.
Right.
But they've been like exposed. It's
Yeah.
no longer a business. It's like the guy lost everything.
Oh, really?
Like, there's lawsuits involved. A pyramid scheme is illegal.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
And then what do they do?
I don't know, but it
You
was
go to
like-
jail?
I remember reading an article. It's so funny because like all my friends that would do this, I would just say pyramid scheme, like, and they would be, and I didn't even like you just kind of know it's a bad thing. You don't really know why, and everyone they're like, no, it's not. And then one day I'm reading an article that was like, Vima, the sports drink company, has been exposed as a pyramid scheme, and it's like, what do you mean? I knew that. Like, what do you mean? Like, what investigative work was done to determine? Like, it's very clear how this works. Like, you just keep hiring people to get paid.
Yeah.
And what they make, you make, and what you make, the next guy makes. It's a fucking pyramid.
I think all that shit just takes a while to, like, investigate. Like, how do you really prove that it's a pyramid scheme? I mean, you know it is. You got to get
I
audited.
guess
The
I don't
government's
know
got
what-
to audit you.
I
or
guess I
something?
don't know what the definition
I don't know.
of a pyramid scheme is.
But I don't know. There were other pyramid schemes, too. What were the other
How do
ones?
you think the pyramids were made? What do you think it was a scheme? You think it was a pyramid scheme? You think there's that the
For sure.
originator? Like, it was like some guy was like, look, guys, we're going to make this big-ass building. You're all going to get apartments in it. All right?
Yeah.
But I need you to hire your friends, convince them this is a good idea. All right? We don't know how the pyramids were made. It could have been a pyramid scheme.
For sure.
You know, hey, brick by brick. That was their motto. Brick by brick, we're going to make this pyramid. We're going to fill it out. You're all going to have luxury suites.
We're all pharaohs. bro.
Meanwhile, we're completely forgetting the fact we're in a desert. There's no resources, you know. But it's just like, hey, you do this, we're going to get you a brand new carriage, brand new horse, dude. Put that sticker on it. And we're just going to make the pyramids. And soon they put the last brick on the point, and then boom, exposed. Sorry, guys, we got nothing for you. In fact, we don't even know what we're doing with these pyramids. Get up, go on.
Bring your friends. Invite your friends. Email them.
I think there's something there, dude. I think I got wheels on that concept. I think that's how the pyramids were made.
I think you're right.
Because what committee did that? According to Rogan, it's the aliens, and I'm not. That
Right.
It checks out a little bit with the because we don't know how old they are, and we don't know how they were made.
Well, isn't the theory, if you think humans made it, it took a bunch of lifetimes to make them, right? Like, some
Right.
people, their whole life was just dedicated to, like, moving
the
bricks.
schematics.
But
It
wouldn't
started
you
with
just-
imagine the blueprint guy. It's like you're this is never gonna happen, bro. Like, and then he died, and everyone was talking shit about them, and they didn't even know that it did happen at some point.
Right.
Yeah.
But
And
wouldn't
you know
you just
one
kill
guy-
yourself?
You know what's funny is I wonder, like, the guy that finished it probably took credit for it all. He got the easiest leg, just like the guy the next
That put the tree on top?
yeah,
the
just
little
the
tree
dude that was in
topper?
charge of that project at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you can wipe everything away in the past.
Yeah.
You're like, put my face on it.
Yeah, he's like, I actually finalized the scheme here. I finalized the structural integrity and all that stuff, but really it's been formulated for years. So,
Yeah.
dude,
We got to go see the pyramids.
Do
Check
we?
them out.
I'm convinced that the day I go is the day it's going to be a terrorist attack. Not because of me, but like, my luck. My luck, I'm there on the day that it gets bombed, and that's keeping me from going.
In Egypt?
Yeah. They're coming for the pyramids, right? ISIS. They said that 10 years ago. I'm waiting.
Did they say that?
Yeah, it might have been a tweet.
Really?
Might have been. I shouldn't be the source of anything.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just saying, they're coming for the pyramids. Well, who are these people now? Who are these people that like chain themselves to like artwork? And like, what are they doing? They're doing like crazy things, like licking, like eating.
Right. I think it's for to stop global warming. I think
And they think
right?
art, they think
art's causing it.
Art's causing. Is this real or are you fucking with me?
Fucking with you.
Okay.
No,
'Cause
they're
at this
just
point.
they think it's about getting publicity.
for their cause
Yeah.
by taking out like timeless pieces of art,
Mm-hmm.
like their cultural like tokens.
That's the only way to get attention nowadays. I mean, I think that's all that Kanye's doing right now. Is like
No. What Kanye's doing is entering a state of psychosis, and people just keep giving him a platform.
right.
The man is sick.
I mean, that's part of it, but I think he wants attention too.
Yeah, well,
Like psychosis for some weird
dude,
reason.
for the last 20 years though, he's wanted attention. Like,
Right.
it's just now. It's like once you start to realize that, like, oh, there's a bunch of me.
Uh-huh.
I'm not just this. I'm not some like guru or some prophet. Like these guys are coming. There's new rappers every day. There's new people being successful. Like, you know, you start to feel like old news. Your wife leaves you for Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
That would send anybody into a bit of a tizzy. And I'm not backing up Kanye, and I love Pete Davidson, so I'm not taking sides here. Also, no one fucking asked
You love
me.
Pete Davidson?
I think he's funny.
No.
I think he's funny for sure.
What
dude.
has he done that's funny?
Dude, he kept SNL interesting when it was a completely, in my opinion, SNL sucks. And Pete Davidson kept it relevant.
What did he do?
His scandals off the court, dude. It's just he keeps things interesting, dude. A guy like that was like, went from banging Ariana Grande to Kate Beckinsale to the next one. I mean, it's impressive. It's an impressive catalog. He's a stand-up from Long Island.
I think there's some sort of conspiracy. I think
His
he's
dad's
like,
an American hero.
he's got to be paying these ladies or something. There's something to it.
No, I think
he's like Harvey
I think
Weinstein.
He brings
I
them
think.
back into the relevant light. I think he's doing them the favor.
Right, but do they both know that? Is
I
there
don't
like
know.
an agreement?
It doesn't matter when you're a dude like that getting grade A puss. You don't ask questions, Niko. You let it come to you. He doesn't
think it
care.
just-
I think
so-
he's having fun. I think it's all a big game to Pete Davidson.
His new girlfriend, Emily Ratajkowski. How did that come about?
I didn't even know he was past Kim, dude. I don't keep up with it either.
Oh,
I don't-
you didn't know
I'm,
that?
I'm so I don't keep up with this. I hear it all through the grapevine and then make my opinion.
And then there's pictures of him at
He's with
basketball
Raj.
games and
He's
stuff.
with Raj now.
Yeah.
Why are you saying? What is your attitude, dude? Are you mad? What's up, bro?
I'm not.
You're one of the haters. You're an
I just
internet
can't
hater.
believe it.
You're a hater, though.
A little bit.
Why? Ugly dude comes up big.
I thought she was friends with the Kardashians.
Oh, you're defending the Kardashians? This is what your stance?
No, I just think there's some bigger conspiracy to it all. I don't get how how it's happening.
When's the last time you heard about her?
She wrote a book recently.
I'm asking you, Niko. When's the last time you heard about her? I know
That's-
you didn't read her fucking book.
No, but she was like doing some headlines and stuff and saying like it's hard to be really
Okay, so
pretty.
you're answering my question by not answering.
I don't like
it.
her
It's been
either.
a long time, is what I'm saying. And now she's dating this guy, and we're talking about her, dude.
Yeah.
He's the key in. There's controversy behind him. Every girl's interested. Why did the last girl like him? You got to think, if you're a hot girl and you're seeing Kim K date this dude that you would never even bat an eye at, and you're like, what is he? Obviously, you know, and Ariana dropped the big dick thing. I mean, there's allure, dude. And people hate because a guy like that comes up big, dude. But I'm that guy. I'm the underdog. I thought you were too, Niko.
I don't think he's an underdog though, dude. I think it's all fake. It's just weird to me.
Dude,
I don't.
He's a dadless dude with butthole eyes. That is as underdog as it gets. What are you talking about? Skinny
don't
as a
know,
rail, dude.
Maybe I'm going through my own thing, man.
I think this is what this is. I see
Maybe
a lot
I'm
of Pete
taking-
Davidson. You guys even have the same physique, so I don't know what this is about.
I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm
Are
jealous.
you just thinking that should be you? Is that what this is?
Yeah, I just like.
I'm the pessimistic skinny guy. What the fuck? Is that what you're thinking? You want the throne? You're gunning for Pete Davidson? Is that what this is? Because look, dude, you're my dog, so I just need to know the agenda so I'm backing you up regardless. If we got to kill the guy, we'll kill him.
I mean, what about Kim's kids and stuff? Like they got to know him and stuff, and now he's just dipping.
Kim's kid, I learned yesterday, is famous on TikTok already. She's gonna be fine.
Really?
Northwest, yeah. My girlfriend was showing me. Look at Northwest just ripping. And thank God they took the comments off. Could you imagine?
Do people laugh that her name is Northwest? Is that? I mean, she's a kid.
Well, I laugh
shouldn't
because
talk-
she grew up in the Southwest and like why like big miss.
Yeah. Why? Because
What do you guys affiliated with Seattle? Why North? Southwest would have been a cooler name in my eyes. I like the Southwest.
And you know that was Kanye's idea. Like all the names: Northwest, Chicago West, and what's the other one?
Kanye
Stormy
one day
West.
he walked down. He asked everybody, all the Kardashians, Chris, everyone. He asked them to come to the kitchen, gather around at the house. He comes down. He's like, guys, I have a huge announcement, and I'm a genius, and I thought on this, and I dwelled on this. We're going to name it North. And he just steps back, and everyone's like, oh, shit. That was Kanye that just said, oh, dude, that's a crazy idea. Fuck North. Dude, you are a poet, a genius. She's going to grow up to be a star before she's even born. Like, you're an idiot, dude. You just thought, like, what goes with West?
And especially now, they must look in hindsight and be like, we're fucking idiots. All this shit that we did.
Yeah, man. I mean,
These
I'm just
shoes
trying-
look
what-
like
what was-
turds
what was
on our feet.
Kanye, did Kim Kardashian fall in love with Kanye West?
No, and I mean that's kind of proof that the Pete Davidson thing is all relevancy or whatever.
Yeah, but Pete Davidson's the guy that's not looking for love, is the vibe I get. He found out that for whatever reason, tens want to bang him, and I think he's just exploiting it. I think he's just exploiting it, dude. I think he knows like this shouldn't be the case, so I'm gonna keep riding it out.
Yeah, dude, that breaks my heart, man.
I just think
I think he needs love, dude.
I don't see why you're not on the guy's side. That's what confuses me. I think people see his success and they're like hating, but it's like, dude, this is a guy that shouldn't be where he is.
How old is he now?
I think a couple years older than me. Like
I think he
he's
should
30.
start settling down. I think
31,
maybe you should start settling down. He shouldn't be.
You're losing so many followers, dude. So many viewers. What are you saying? He should settle down. Let the guy sling some. I remember when the Astros won the World Series. One of the years they cheated. It doesn't matter because it's
This
all
year they cheated too, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I remember one of the years they didn't get caught, and Carlos Correa won MVP. 20 years old, 21 years old, just won MVP of the MLB, just won the World Series. You know what he does? Right after they present, on the field still, they just won. He put his ring on. They presented him with the MVP. He goes over to the sideline, drops to a knee, and asks his girlfriend to marry him. Is that what you want, Pete Davidson? This dude's
That's
got the
beautiful,
whole...
dude.
Fuck you.
Dude, that's awesome.
Fuck
dude.
you,
You don't
dude.
believe in love or
I believe
what?
I believe in love at 30, okay? At 21, when you have a World Series ring on your finger and $1 million in your bank account,
Because you're not gonna find true love after that. He's gotta.
I think you need to have a run, though. With that being said, he was a college stud, so he was probably slinging dick anyway. So maybe that, it's a different life. I don't know.
Maybe he found him a girl that he can have an open relationship.
I just 21 at that status and that level. They're probably not even still married.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's and I hate to be the guy, but like, dude, you have the whole world ahead of you, and at this point, you don't know who's in it for what. You should have your fun and then get fucked over.
I guess.
Shouldn't I mean? Because dude, if they divorce now,
Mhm.
you know how it goes.
I think maybe I'm just a little bit in my romantic feelings because I don't know if I told you, but I'm a wedding photographer now.
Yeah, I meant to talk. Do we have time to talk about that? Because I
Yeah.
really did want to talk about it.
I shot my first wedding yesterday, so maybe that's why I'm getting a little romantic and
Okay.
just.
You're kind of.
I believe in love now.
Yeah, you're saying it like a cunt though. So let's get down. What did you do? You set up a camera and press play?
No, dude, I had the camera in my hands. I was full on photographing, and I was doing it. And our buddy, friend of the podcast, Evan Lopez,
Shouts
he
to
came to
Evan
me and he
Lopez.
was like,
He came.
"Hey," he came on me. He came everywhere. He said, he's like, "Do you do photography?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I do." And he's like, "You want to shoot my wedding?" And I was like, "Shit."
So he said, "Can you do photography?" And you heard, "Do you know how to take pictures?" Right? Because that's what I hear.
Dude, we're all photographers.
Yeah.
You've
I mean,
taken.
if you own one of these,
Yeah.
this thing filters everything out for you. I mean, it focuses. It does everything you need.
I'm not letting an opportunity pass me by to be a
So,
wedding photographer.
Did you have to stop halfway through to recharge the GoPro?
The GoPros were set up. I brought the GoPros. I set them up, and I was the only photographer. It was kind of, I don't know, dude. It felt like a huge weight on my shoulder. Like, this is somebody's wedding. And here's the thing, like,
This is not just a slap on the wrist if you mess it up. Like,
No, dude.
you fucked up our wedding.
Right.
Like, we don't just get to redo it for the photos. Like, these are the shitty photos we have to, but you did well.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
I think I did well.
Is this a charge after the fact situation, or did you get paid?
I didn't get paid yet. I think they're going to.
Well, that stuff also is a friend. It may be a potential friendship on the line.
I know, dude. Maybe this was a bad idea.
I think Evan's understanding.
I know. Well, that's the thing that I realized is, like, if you book me as your photographer, never taken a professional photo in my life, it's like, it's
And-
kind of on you if I
And you were
fuck it
open
up.
about this?
Yeah, dude. I tried to talk them out of it. I was like, I'm sure you guys can find someone better, but they're like,
So that fake photo resume I saw on the table earlier, that was just saving it for a rainy day? You didn't give that to him? With all these fake. I'm just kidding. I didn't see that. But no, that. Okay. So, did you have creative control here? Did you get to set up like I want Aunt Gladys sitting over here because she's gonna mess up the love shot? I don't,
I mean, I was kind of looking to them because Evan actually is a photographer. I was kind of telling him like, whatever you guys want me to do, I'll try to do some stuff too, but fucking tell me what to do,
Yeah, it's like the guy that gets hired to cater like Anthony Bourdain's wedding, like the pressure.
I know,
you
dude.
know, the pressure.
God. And there were a couple, I mean, first photo I took of the bride's parents, he's like, you sure you want the son behind us? And I was like,
Who said that?
bride's dad.
Oh shit.
Taking photo. I was like, yeah, you're right. Let's flip around.
Oh, tough.
I was just in like it was so overwhelming, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck, they know I'm not a real photographer.
Yeah.
But I
and
should
you
have doubled
kinda-
down and been like, dude, this is my vision. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what you should have done. Yeah. But
If
the
I was
the second you didn't, they lost all faith in you.
Yeah.
Because you know what you want is a sassy woman taking pictures who's
Yeah.
gonna demand like you need because like the here's the thing. After the wedding especially, the groomsmen have had enough. And to corral these boys up takes a woman who, probably doesn't love her dad.
Right.
Or vice versa. But
Yeah.
that's just what it takes. I can't be a guy like you. You're too much of a sweetie pie.
And I don't care about photos enough.
Right. You need someone who you need the girl that's who just all night just swiping, filtering photos. She
Right.
understands what the people want.
Right.
Who
Who wants to take a picture of every sign, every little postcard that has the name written on it.
You got maybe a girl with broader shoulders too, an intimidation factor.
I should have brought a softball
Some
girl
muscle.
with me.
You
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. The third baseman down at Austin High really could have came in and shooken him up a little.
I
Hey,
think
you
the
don't talk to my guy
respect
like
move. I should have acted like I don't even speak English. Like that's how good of a photographer I am. I'm like Italian.
Italian,
like,
French.
Hey, oui, oui, vish,
That's
visca,
You're
ooh-wah.
gonna get us canceled, dude. You're gonna get us canceled, but you bigot.
Yeah.
You fucking bigot. That was a French accent. Oui.
Something.
Where we at? Feels like we've been talking for hours.
We're at an hour about.
What do you think of my bowling game?
Dude.
Okay, so this is the part where it's like me bringing it up even. I'm already going to feel like a douche.
Right.
I promise.
That was a douchey move.
That was what I just did was a douchey
That
move.
was a douchey move.
What I just did was a douchey move. Hey, hand up.
Yeah.
You did it earlier. I'll do it now. Hand up.
Dude, I'll be honest, like the whole time I wanted to just talk shit and say how you suck at bowling. And I still think there's potential that you did cheat, but I got to be honest, dude, you're a fabulous bowler.
It's nice, huh?
I respect your game.
Bro, because I haven't bowled in years. We bowled last weekend. That was the first time, and I kind of got the hang of it.
Yeah, I don't know if I've completely
No, because
believe
you
that.
even, dude, you
but-
saw the first game.
Yeah.
I think my first two frames were goose eggs.
Yeah.
Warm up. In that second game,
I got excited, dude.
That second game, it all came together. I was working because here's the thing: I don't bring a ball, and I don't bring shoes.
Right.
I want to be the guy that's the best possible guy. That I just can't wait till the day I meet up with someone who has their own stuff, and I'm beating them with the retail ball, with the
Dude,
loaners.
that's what I was thinking when those people pulled up next to us and they had their shoes in the balls. I'm like, there's a lot of pressure.
You better
gotta
break, you better break 150
at least.
at least.
I think you got to break 200.
Yeah, you got to be.
I
in the
really
twos.
think. I've never done that before,
You
but
see, and what's a bowling brand? Does Nike have a kick? Do they have the Nike rollers?
something with a B,
The Nike-
Bidwell
the
or
Nike,
something.
the Nike bumpers.
Yeah, what I feel like Puma's got to be
the
bowling.
Adidas frames. That's a good one. There you go. Yeah, dude. the what is it? The Puma lanes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. The Reebok splitters.
The Reebok splitters, dude. That's a good
The
one.
banana splits.
Yeah, dude. The Sketcher gutter balls. The Sketcher gutters. the
I
gutter
guess you
kick.
don't want to be a gutter ball.
Yeah, you don't want to be
Dude,
in the gutter.
When I saw you throw those first two gutter balls, there was part of me getting excited. I'm
Hey,
like,
that was
wow.
me. That was me working the lane.
I know,
See?
but you got to know from my point of view, I was like, I'm going to get to watch Matty Stew just throw it in the gutter all full
No.
on spin it into the gutter all night. This is
I
awesome.
think that second game I didn't leave a pin standing, dude.
God, that was unreal.
Yeah. Usually, but I love bowling. I'm glad you guys like it. I think we actually went back the next day.
Really?
I got the bug hard to that same one. And,
No, you got to take some time off. Let me go for a little while
yeah,
so I can
that's
get up
fair.
to speed.
That's fair. And also, it's a lot of fun. It just go with we had 7 or 6 people.
Yeah.
We got to keep it to 4
Really?
because it's more, dude. When you start to do it and get waiting 5 turns sucks.
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking from a hangout perspective.
Yeah, no, it's a great hang.
Right.
It is a great hang. We'll find a better alley because
Yeah.
that one just the chairs. You need a lot of
Nah.
space in your
Yeah, yeah.
respected area.
Right.
And
Actually, The
Go
bowling alley we've been to a couple times is on campus. There's one at UT.
Oh, really?
I don't think they got alcohol and stuff, so you can't get slizzard.
That's fine. I mean, that's fine.
But it's nice. It's a nice bowling alley. It's cool, and it's pretty cheap too. But they got nice booths and stuff.
Yeah.
And they got pool there too. We should have went there.
Dude, this one we went to did. Oh yeah, a couple qualms. I'm not gonna say the business because I'm not in
No
the game.
billiards?
Dude. No billiards.
No
air
hockey?
hockey. Most importantly, they had like a craft barbecue joint in here. You
Yeah.
couldn't get bowling alley food.
Right, no
They
corn
didn't
dogs?
have no corn dogs, pepperoni pizza pie,
chicken tender and the whole-
nachos,
Yeah, dude.
mozzarella sticks. None of that.
Yeah.
I looked at the size. It was like an aged Gouda mac and cheese. I'm like,
Right.
what the fuck is that in bowling? You get tater tots. No tots.
Dude, every bowling food's got to be greasy as hell, so you're getting grease on the
Yeah,
balls.
dude, I don't want to wait. I don't want to spend $14 in 25 minutes waiting for a pulled pork sandwich, dude.
Right.
That's not what I'm here for. And
Yeah.
the smell. You walk in and it smells like a nice barbecue pit. It doesn't feel like
Right.
you're at the alley. I want to be slapped in the face with a greasy pepperoni as soon as I walk in, dude.
Dude, and
A
after
garlic knot or something.
you get a nice slab of brisket, you don't go bowling after. You take a nap.
Yeah. No, what you want to do is you want to feel like shit within the first 25 minutes from jalapeno poppers, and then you want to burn it by tossing these heavy balls at heavy pins.
Exactly. Dude, we got to open up a bowling alley, dude. The Captain Dogs Alley. We got
Comedy club in the back.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
we can make something real nice.
Shout out to Pete Davidson. Got to start at a comedy club in a bowling alley.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
They have that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing you'll see every now and then.
Bowling alleys are funny how there's like a certain vibe to them. Like
Yeah.
no one's upped it, no one's innovating in the bowling alley. It's just like this is kind of what it is.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it in the
All races
70s,
love
80s.
to bowl too. Like all colors love to bowl.
Yeah, Mike's girlfriend from Colombia. She said they were bowling in Colombia.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've seen the Allen Iverson documentary, but they like to bowl too.
Oh, really?
There was a huge brawl at the bowling alley that like Allen Iverson was involved with. That like
Oh, I
was
bet.
kind of a hang up in his career.
Dude, competitive guys, athletes, you don't want to like imagine like Michael Jordan stuff. Apparently they would like.
so annoying at the bowling alley.
Apparently he bets like $1 million on a ping pong game
Yeah,
and
you
stuff,
just
and
can't.
like
Yeah, it's like
he'll
come
burn
on.
bridges and stuff.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
anything that or he golfs a lot. That's what Michael Jordan
Yeah,
does.
and puts like big money on
Right.
every game. Probably he's running out of friends, I'd imagine.
Yeah, because you can't turn that off, dude. If you're
because there's a
Tom
bunch-
Brady,
Yeah, but there's also a bunch of these beta pussy dudes that are just yes men that follow him around anywhere. It's like, yeah, I'll give you another $1 million.
right?
I don't know. But
Apparently Steph Curry's a really good golfer too. He could go pro or something. Tony Romo too.
yeah, I mean, you're
You golf?
I have. I'm not a golfer.
Right.
I had some clubs.
Trying to find something I could fucking beat you at.
Look, man.
Mini golf. I could beat you at mini golf maybe. Can you mini?
Look, man. I don't know if you've noticed.
You got a
but
putter in you?
For some reason, I can take a break from these skill games and then just come off the bench. I hadn't played chess in a year, and I smoked you, dude.
You're like Bert Kreischer.
It's the Mickey Mantle game, which just means I got a couple years left before I get obese. But as long as I'm still kicking, if I could be fat and roll up to a dude who's just tall and skinny who thinks he can hoop me up, and just post you down in the paint, that's a win. I love seeing the fat guy at the basketball court just move like
I love it too, dude.
just shimmy and shake.
I'll
dude.
give a fat guy a break on me. I'll let him do something, dude. He's earned it.
I'll give him a break.
Yeah, man.
I'll give him a fast break.
I don't need this.
Yeah, I'll let you break my ankles a little bit. I'll play along, Tubbagoo. But we're over an hour, you said?
Yeah. I was just thinking one last thought. What would happen if you started doing the Bert Kreischer and taking your shirt off every time you went up at an open mic or at a show? What would people do?
I don't think I have the body to make it
Yeah.
to make it endearing.
Too many roids. Get off the roids for a minute. Get off the Liver King diet.
I wish I was.
You gotta be
juicing,
chubby.
dude. I always wanted juice, but I just don't know. Like, I think it would be sick to be just huge for a year.
I don't want to like my body that much.
Yeah.
I don't think it's healthy to be
Yeah.
looking in the mirror all the time and check. Like, you see those guys, it's just like, it's too much.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Have a little doubt. You can't be too confident
You know, walking sideways through every door.
because
You
then
know
the
what I'm saying?
personality goes too. Once you start
Also,
thinking you
dude,
can
those-
rely on the
those
looks.
Real big creatine dudes. It's just like you got to think of every plane ride, you're less comfortable the bigger you get.
Yeah.
I'm a great size.
Yeah.
Which I know you're going to disagree with, but 6 foot flat.
Yeah.
That is what we're calling it. It is 5'11", but
At
give
least.
me the bump on a good day. It's 5'11", give me the bump on a good day. All right?
Yeah.
Perfect. 5'11", 6 foot. That range. I can't say 5'11" without saying 6 foot. But in that range, dude, it's just
5'11", 6 foot.
It's almost like the guy
Take an
that
inch, leave
invented
one.
every seating situation in the world was 6 foot. It was my
Yeah.
height, my stats. Because any chair I sit in, dude, it's just a nice fit. You sit in there like I can fit in the back of his, like tight spaces. I can fit in, but they're not like, I'm not a small guy that needs a tight
Right.
space. That's a
Well, there's always going to be a spot where you're in a pinch and you're going to have to squeeze. Like, you know,
Yeah.
even the big guys get fucked sometimes and they're like,
Here's
I'm in
the
the
thing.
middle.
I'm a big proponent. If you and me were stuffing in a car, you have shotgun. I'm a respect guy. You need the leg room. I get it. Because as a guy that appreciates leg room,
Dude, I can tuck up real. I can get up
okay,
there,
see,
dude.
and that's something that you don't need to be honest about, but
Yeah.
you are, and I respect that.
Yeah.
Now I know you're going in the back. You just fucked yourself. I just was telling you. I just said if you and I ever got in a car together, I'd give you shotgun, and you instantly fucked that for yourself.
Well, I'm going alpha on your alpha, and
now,
I'm giving
now,
you the front
No,
seat.
now you're exclusively in
Yeah.
the back. But no, I mean,
Now you take the front,
you
buddy.
got to think like it's tough. So if there's a big dude, right? Like a
Yeah.
6'5" guy. It's like you got the front, bro. With that being said, the 5'2" dude who calls shotgun, eat my dick, pal. Not happening. If you could sit in the back and still kick your legs up, there's no reason why you should be sitting in the front. This old jolly, you could lay down back there. You wouldn't even touch both sides of the car. Fuck you. You're not sitting in front. It's for
called
Big Papa.
shotgun. He called shotgun.
Right.
You got to respect it.
That's another thing. Unfortunately, I do. I really do respect the
He
shotgun
called it.
call. I respect the shotgun call, and I hate the people that think they can counter it by saying like Kurt Cobain or something. No, shotgun. You do have to see the car.
Yeah.
You can't call it from the. These are the rules. Got to see the car. First one calls it gets it.
Right.
That's it. As far as I'm concerned. And you can't be like Can you run out first and see it first? Can you be like everybody wait here and sprint out, see the car and call it, or does it have to be fair play?
It's got to be fair play.
Everyone's got to see. Everyone's got to need a fair opportunity. I feel like
You
to see
can't
the
be
car.
thinking about it. You got to. Enough time has to
Oh, but
pass
that
where
was
you
me as
forgot
a
about it.
As a chubby kid.
Yeah.
In
It's
any
in your
car,
mind all
in
day.
any carpool situation, I'm thinking, I need shotgun, and then I'm the guy. Same seats, right? Are we doing same seats? That's me. As soon as I lock down a good seat, I'd like to establish we're doing same seat. You remember that? Same seats, right? Same seats, everybody. Remember where you're sitting,
Yeah.
and then you get back and someone takes your seat, and it's like, did you not hear the chaperone say same seats? Did you not hear Miss Cindy clearly say we are sitting in the same spots that our tushies were in earlier? What is wrong with you?
Dude, having multiple kids must be no fun, dude. Imagine being a parent and having to deal with that shit again.
Yeah, I mean you're a brother of 3, right?
Yeah. How much time has to pass before you can do new seats? You stop at a gas station on a road trip, do you get to do new seats?
I say a sun cycle next day.
Oh,
If we're in this,
you get it the whole day?
if we're in this, we're okay. You're right. One way. All right. So all right. All right. Let's say it's a trip to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Right. Someone's birthday. We're going to Disneyland. If we stop at a diner on the way,
Right.
same seats.
Okay.
Okay. If we stop for gas and you got to pee, same seats. Now the second we get to our destination, it is fair play.
Right.
It is fair play, and you're a real POS if you're gonna sit there and say same seats after a full day of cotton candy and roller coasters. That's insane.
Yeah. And whoever
We just
Do you
need
ever
it-
get the kid who's like overconfident and he'll call shotgun and not his own car? Like his mom took you.
Oh,
to
the balls
Disneyland.
on that kid. Yeah, we're gonna.
I'm
yeah.
sitting up front with your mom, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna come home and eat my Gino chicken nuggets tonight too,
Yeah, dude.
pal? Huh?
There's kids like that.
You gonna sleep in my race car bed tonight? What are we doing, dude?
You kind of got to respect it, dude.
But that's the guy. That's the guy that's like, as time grows up, the single moms are in trouble with that kid. You know, that's the guy that will try to fuck your mom if she's a hot single milf.
I remember having a sleepover growing up, and I had a friend who tried to sleep. He's like, dude, I got to sleep in a bed.
Oh, he tried to
sleep-
strong arm you out of your bed?
Dude, and there's part of me in my head that thinks that I did sleep on the floor that night.
Nico, there's
I don't know.
100% of me that knows you said, all right, which pillow do you want? And then you marched to the corner and set up your spot like a little dog, did a couple spins, and you said, I'll be
Yeah,
quiet.
I don't do well with that. When people alpha me like that,
Dude, I want to let's get you into Tim Kennedy's sheepdog school.
what is that?
It's like him to, the non-bullying thing where you're like teaching kids to like beat up their bullies and stuff.
Yeah,
I
dude.
love it. That's what we got to get you into.
I mean, it starts with substitute teaching. These kids push me around. I had a kid last week say to me, a girl say, "You look dead inside."
A student?
Yes. I started cracking up. It was hilarious.
That is funny. Yeah, that is funny. I think I got to hit the road here
All right,
soon.
man. Please don't leave me.
What's this will come out this Wednesday?
Yeah, 2
Okay.
days. Avatar comes out on Thursday.
Thursday the 15th, I'm at the Creek in the Cave for the drop-in.
Hey,
Excited for that. So come out.
You gonna drop your pants?
What else? Is there anything else that we got? I mean, no, we got a new year coming up. We got some shows at Monk's.
If you're in Albuquerque, maybe we can catch some Matty Stew. Maybe Flagstaff.
Yeah, but no one's gonna be in Albuquerque. So
You don't think we got fans in Albuquerque? I bet we got somebody.
yeah, Albuquerque's great. That's the only place where you can get green chilies and DMT in the same parking
Oh
lot.
yeah,
you know, the
good crystal meth out
the
there.
essentials.
Yeah.
The ABQ. Yeah, I'll be in the ABQ maybe. Yeah, I'll be there. See you there.
Yeah.
Said nobody ever.
At
but
the,
yeah,
the
dude.
pizza house from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, there you go. No, what's the chicken restaurant?
Oh yeah.
Pollos Hermanos. Dude, I'll
Pollos
be in the
Hermanos.
lobby of Pollos Hermanos. No, it's the Dry Heat Comedy Club. It's not even confirmed yet, so don't worry about it. But
Oh, it's confirmed. I'll get you in.
Yeah, that's it from the dogs then, huh?
Captain's Dogs.
Woof, woof.
That was
Jeez,
fucking
dude,
hard.
You
I'm
might want
sorry.
to check that. Don't apologize. This is your equipment.
Yeah,
Don't
dude.
apologize to me.